I'm sure enough people will. Morton has the basketball to start as they move to the basket to our right here. Railers up by 4, 23-19. Altenberger. Over to Rossi, back to Altenberger. Bolt, Little, baseline, Stevens working against Hop, drives in, now kicks back out.
Yeah, so you got to think the conversation in the Railer locker room was Altenberger and Little.
And there's Altenberger, wild shot, no good. Hop with a good box out in front of Stevens, gets the rebound over to Ebler.
Also Hop, and also that time Perry did a great job. And it was, we talk about it all the time, you can box out, but yet you got to still go jump for the rebound. Hop didn't even go to the rebound, fell right into his hands.
Ball knocked out of bounds by Morton. 7:15 to go in the third. Railers keep possession. Starters on the floor for the Railers. Ebelair, Cook, Perry, Block, and Hop. Ebelair back to Will.
Yeah, I haven't really gotten Will Cook going at all tonight yet. No threes for Will, just a two-pointer, a layup. And that time, this morning, Will really got going from the three-point lanes, and then he was able to get to the basket a few times late in that game this morning.
And then a foul is going to be whistled. That foul looks like it's going to go against Stevens, trying to impede the Railers moving through the lane. Cook inbounds. Here comes that lob play maybe to Gavin. Nope, Gavin fades back out between the circles. Over in the corner to Ebelair. Peyton will drive in. He had it knocked away. Ball loose on the floor. Picked up by Morton.
Yeah, not a very good possession there for the Railers. Not a lot of guys going to the basket. A lot of passing from the perimeter. And there Peyton tried to dribble between two guys. And one of the Potters got their hand on it.
Stevens again working in a hop. Throws it right between two Railers. Nobody gets it. Altenberger with a shot fake. He drives in, kicks out. 17-footer on the way. That's going to go up and good. Yeah, that is Bolt.
Nice shot, too. One dribble pump fake from three and got to about 15 feet off the dribble and nailed it. So a nice start for the Potters. The Railers got to get some offense going toward the basket instead of passing just continually around the perimeter here.
6 minutes. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Ebler's going to drive by his guy, and a foul is going to be whistled. That's going to go against Little, and that's something that Peyton can do, is get you in foul trouble too, because he has a very quick first step.
Yeah, and he's got to use it. We're just kind of going what we did a little bit in the first half of the morning game and some of Friday night's game was just passing around the perimeter and not being real aggressive to the hoop.
Perry over to Ebelair. Ebelair hands to Gavin. Gavin fakes the three, drives in top of the key, kicks back out, works it around in the corner to Perry. Gavin from the volleyball line for three. He hits.
Nice shot by Gavin. And Gavin wanted the three before from the pass before, but he didn't quite get it lined up. And that time he knew in his mind if he caught it in that same spot, he was going to shoot it this time. Another tip away by Cook.
And a double team, and the ball's up in the air, and then it was a foul is going to be whistled on Bolt. As again, we talked about it earlier. How many times you get in trouble when you hesitate with your dribble right at the timeline?
Yeah, especially if you don't know what you're going to do with it. You're going to have two Railers on you really quickly, and that time it was for the opposition, the two worst Railers, Ebelair and Cook.
So the Railers up 26-21, 5-point advantage, 5:20 to go. Third quarter. Will comes around a screen. His three on the way, spins off, no good. Starkey high for the Morton rebound. Potters working into the front court. Rossi drives in on the baseline. In the lane, Starkey goes up. Wild shot. Altenberger there for the cleanup off the glass, and good. Back to a three-point game. Under 5 minutes to go in the third. Blatt gets a screen from Perry. Down on the left side to Hop. Gavin, another long three. That one off the front of the rim, a little short.
Yeah, that was, I think that's a shot Coach Al thinks that we can get about any time. Gavin just a little too far out for his range, although you like it if it goes in, but if it doesn't go in, it's not a very good one.
Nice double team on the baseline there by Block and Hop, trying to take it away from Stevens. Gavin tipped it out of bounds, but we've seen some pretty good players that played that side of the defense, and with Hop and Block, you're not going to get out of too many traps there.
No, very quick, and they're excellent pass readers. You know, they can read the eyes of the passer very well. They're good anticipation. So you got two quick guys on there, and two of them that can really get up in the air a little bit.
26-23, Railer lead is 3, 4:20 to go. Third quarter of action, Morton with the basketball. A long one will tie it. Altenberger. Starkey swinging around the left side quickly now on the baseline to Ham, trying to kick it back out. Starkey lost it, out of bounds. And you know, he slipped a little bit, and throughout this tournament, there have been a lot of players who, they haven't necessarily fallen, but they've slipped just enough to lose their bounce. We've seen Railers do it, we've seen other teams do it. We don't have hockey, do we? I hope not.
Okay.
You want to announce it with me?
No.
Okay.
I don't know anything about it.
I know if it goes in the goal, that's good.
Well, that's about my extent of hockey too.
Gavin at the high post turns, makes a move, and they're going to get Gavin for the offensive foul, and I think what they're going to get him for is he put that left forearm out and he extended it, and I think that's what they're going to get him on.
Yeah, but the official up here got the block call, so they're going to talk about it here. So they're going to decide on which official is going to make the call.
And the way Morton is reacting, well, I don't know. So let's see. Somebody's not going to be happy.
Yeah, one of us, either Railer fans or Morton fans, are not going to be happy about it.
So what are we going to get here? We'll actually just watch the coaches and see what happens. And they're calling the coaches together.
Yeah, probably just to explain what happened. Two officials going at making two separate calls, and I'm guessing maybe because the official on the baseline is closer to the play that they might give it that way. I don't know the reasoning or who gets the overall judge of it, but it looks like that's the way it's going to work. No, Lincoln is going to get the ball.
Wow. So foul is not going to be on Gavin. Foul is going to be on Rossi. He is second. And then after all that, the ball's thrown away and Morton comes up with it. Altenberger from the right side, three. No good. Coming in for the rebound. Three players go to the court. Ahead quickly into the front court is Lincoln. Two Railers, one Morton, and then Gavin gets thrown to the floor by, you're going to have to watch 11 and 22. Will three on the way. Off the back of the rim, no good. Starkey high for the rebound. And did they get Gavin on that one trying to clear out?
Yeah, they're always going to get the second guy, and now he's pretty fired up about getting that call. So Gavin's got to keep his head here, and maybe just a little frustration. I don't mind the foul. Maybe it's a little spark for the Railers to get them going. We needed something to get these guys going a little bit, and maybe a little physical play from Morton is going to wake up the Railers here.
And I think what Coach Alexander is upset about is because it's been very physical. And then they get an offensive foul on Altenberger for throwing an elbow. Like we said, Josh, if it's not chippy in a Morton-Lincoln game, it's not a Lincoln-Morton game.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter. Morton has been beat up pretty good in the tournament here, but they're giving everything they've got here against the Railers. Still just a three-point game, Railers up.
3 minutes to go. Third quarter, Hop in the corner, goes by his defender, Hop off the glass, count it, and he is fouled.
Yeah, Hoppy again, so quick on that baseline. All the defenders always come and run at the Railers, and that time Hop, I think you got Ebler, Will Cook can do that. He can pump fake and go baseline, and especially baseline. He's really good at working his body and his motion back into the basket, making a good angle off the backboard, and that time Hoppy gets fouled and gets a layup to go.
3 minutes exactly left in the third. It is Lincoln at 28, Morton 23. Well, the past few years, it's like we said, and we've joked a few times throughout the broadcast, first one to 30 has ended up winning.
Yeah,
so.
You're right. It's well on kind of that way again, too. Hoppy makes that old-fashioned three-point way, and let's see if the Railers can jump on and put a lead up on the Potters.
29-23, man missed a travel, and then Gavin's going to get whistled for reaching in and getting the foul. And Coach Alexander quick off the bench. I don't know if he was upset with the call as much as he was Gavin for reaching into half court.
Yeah, Gavin, not a smart foul by block. His 4th foul, and he cannot make that foul from there. Way too far from the hoop, and not a good foul by the senior.
So now we're going to see that one thing that Railer fans are curious as to what would happen. How would this Railer team do without Gavin on the floor? Because at 2:50 to go in the 3rd quarter, Gavin has picked up his 4th foul.
You're right, and see who steps up here for the Railers.
Replacing Gavin in the lineup is freshman Isaiah Bowers. His first action of the evening in the lane, no good. And Hop comes out with a rebound for the Railers. It's knocked out of bounds, but it hit the official and didn't go out of bounds. A break for the Railers.
Well, and it looked like number 4 just came slapping right around, and he's really aggressive right now.
2:20 to go. You get the feeling there might be a technical in this game.
There's going to be something's going to happen here, and somebody's going to hopefully not get hurt, but there's going to be some physical play coming out. And look for the Railers. If Morton doesn't come out and pressure him, they may try and hold it here, especially with Gavin on the bench with 4 fouls. They'll hold it for the rest of the quarter.
Hop drives in, pull up on the way, didn't get the roll, tried to get his own rebound. Hop's cleared out under the basket. Rebound comes down to Morton. Starkey driving right down the middle of the lane, locked it out of bounds, goes back to Lincoln. And so now Morton trying to do a little bit more than they need to. They're only down 6. There's 2 minutes to go in the 3rd. Playing too fast.
Yeah, and I think I saw their coach just before that possession tell 4, that's Starkey, to slow down a little bit. And that time he didn't listen too well because he was going way too fast and dribbled it out of bounds on his own.
Right wing to Will Cook. Kicks it back out to Bowers near the timeline. Minute 35 to go. Hands to Ebelair. Man-to-man defense by Morton. Over in the right wing, there's Ebelair. Peyton drives by, kicks it out to Hop. As you said, Josh, Railers, they can hold it.
Yeah, we've got enough guards. We've got 4 ball handlers on the court, and one being a freshman that's a good ball handler himself. So the Railers can hold it here. A minute and 12 left here in the 3rd. So see what kind of strategy coach plays.
We tick down near 1 minute to go with Lincoln on top, 29-23, nearing the end of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, you got to remember both teams have played 1 game already today, and how much conditioning has gone into this. How much does Morton really want to get out and pressure right now?
And the interesting thing with the 16 fouls on Morton from here on out, Lincoln's going to go to the free throw line on any fouls.
You're right.
Ebelair goes in, wouldn't go down, but Peyton will go to the line, and he will be shooting 2 as he was hammered by Starkey going to the basket. Ebelair will shoot 2.
Yeah, another good move, another aggressive move. You kind of lull them to sleep when you try and work off about 30 seconds off the clock, and then you think Ebelair is going to pass it up to the point, and boom, he takes off to the basket and gets fouled. First free throw up and good for Ebelair.
Peyton gets the first to go down. He has 4. Second one left it way short, but Peyton tracked down his own miss.
Yeah, bring it out. Let's get one shot here now with 40 seconds left. Let's pull it out, get the hand of our guards, and as you said, Jeff, any more fouls by the Potters, the Railers are shooting free throws. This time to cash in.
And that's a big turn for Morton because not only did they not get the rebound, Lincoln starts with the ball in the 4th quarter.
You're right. And it looks like Morton's content to let us take the last shot with Gavin on the bench. I think Coach Al's more than happy with that.
Down to 15 seconds to go. Railers up 7. Ebelair just hanging on to it. Down to 8. Now they go. Perry, left wing. High post Hop coming out in the corner. Hop's going to take it down the lane. Little floater from 6. It's good off the glass.
Oh, I love it. Hoppy gets in there and uses the bank board.
At the end of 3, Lincoln on top. It is Lincoln 32, Morton 23. Back with the 4th in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer. 4th quarter of action underway. Railers the basketball up 32-23.
Nice
cut, nice.
Real good.
Up and good.
Yeah, great call by Coach Al out of the coming out of 3rd quarter. Backdoor cut to Cook, and Cook makes it go. Great pass by Ebelair. Put it on the line.
Jumper on the way. That's
pushed
no
off.
good.
Yeah.
And we've got a foul underneath going against Morton. That foul is going to go against Stevens. That'll be his 2nd, and the Railers will be down shooting free throws. Town and Country Bank, Headlines Salon, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, and Lincoln Printers bringing you this and all the exciting Railer action throughout the season. 7:39 to go. Railers on top 34-23, and it'll be Will Cook stepping on the line. He is shooting one and bonus. Free throw by Cook on the way. Rattles in and out, no good.
Darn. Big free throws there. Railers are going to have to cash in. They're in the bonus for the whole fourth quarter, so we need every one in bonus we can get.
Altenberger almost lost his footing, being watched by Perry on the right wing. Starkey inside, out. Altenberger over Hop for three. Rolls off, no good. Rebound down to Bowers.
Yeah, good job by Isaiah getting the rebound there. Big underneath. He's going to have to do it, and also Hop are going to have to do a good job along with some of the guards for the Railers, especially when Gavin's on the bench with 4 fouls.
We tick down to 7 minutes to go in this contest. Lincoln on top 11, 34-23. Bowers. Work it around to Ebelair between the circles. Right side to Hop.
Yeah, here we go with the Railers just kind of going 30 seconds, 45 seconds at a time, and all of a sudden you're going to see one of the Railers either go back door or one of the guards make a quick move to the hoop and hopefully for a layup or free throws. I think now you're up 9, or actually up 11. It's free throws or layups anymore, Jeff.
Yeah, we've already worked another 30 seconds off the clock, 6:30.
Yeah, they're going to start running, jumping or something here, something different. They realize that they cannot.
Ebelair down the lane, kicks it out to Perry, corner three, in and out. Bowers tried to get the rebound, tipped around. Ebelair grabs it, throws it up with the left hand. He couldn't get it to go down. And we've got contact underneath with Cook and I think Starkey going for the rebound. And I think they're going to get Cook. Or did they get Starkey?
Starkey, I believe. And credit Isaiah Bowers, too, keeping that ball alive. He went strong to the offensive rebounds, kept it alive. Peyton Ebelair got it, missed the layup, and then Cookie in there again, grabbing that offensive rebound and getting a foul over the back on Starkey, his second. So good job by the Railer offense of going to the offensive boards.
Cook back to the line after the play. First one up and good. (35-23). Will with 5 on the night. Second one, good again.
All right, Railers get up, stop here, and another rebound. Bowers and Hoppy are the backs now. Freshman and the junior got to stay strong on the boards. You know they're going to start firing some threes. Get it.
Slips it down. Nice pass underneath to Ham, who lays it up and in. 35-23, that ends a 10-0 Railer run. Ebelair right down the lane. Work it back out now around the perimeter. Lincoln looks to run some clock at 5:35 to go and up 11. Ebelair gets bumped, so Hop will try a three. Back rim, no. Rebound comes down to Ebelair, who kicks it back out to Perry, and the Railers will reset.
Yeah, again, another three by the Railers, and yes, we got some penetration, and yes, Hop was wide open, but we're at a position where you can spread this Morton defense out and try and just get to the hole or make free throws.
Hop hands off to Perry, now back to Bowers near the timeline. Lincoln lead is 36-25. Ebelair holds in the corner. 5 minutes to go. And a foul underneath. And I think they get that on Altenberger for being a little too physical around JP.
Just threw a forearm into Perry as he was cutting through the lane, and it's something you can't do.
So Perry hit the first basket of the night for the Railers. He has 3 so far. Free throw on the way, up and good.
Yeah, good job by the senior Perry, stepping up, getting that one. Now it's 2 shots. Every time the Railers get fouled, we're going for 2. So the Railers can really widen this lead. Free throws, stops, and or layups.
Perry the second one. 5 on the night. Big free throws for the Railers is now with under 5 minutes to go. Lincoln on top 38-25. Into the front court. Morton with Rossi. Almost dragged that pivot foot, hands off.
Yeah, you can tell some of their guys are just not comfortable with the basketball. Really, it's been Altenberger and Little that have been able to just do the offense and really handle a lot of the basketball. Inside to Altenberger, little 10-footer, got it to drop. He has 13. And I guess all in all, if you've got him scoring from in there, you'll take it. 38-27, 4:10 to go. Bowers was wide open underneath and they missed him. Out to Hop. Hop being watched by Altenberger, hands to Perry. Yeah, still a lot of time in this game. Railers still have to be aggressive going to the hoop. Bowers kicks back out and threw it away. I don't know if Isaiah thought that Perry was going to go to the spot, but the pass went right to the scores table. So a turnover, and I was just about to ask you, at what point do you bring Gavin back in? Yeah, but Gavin, I think, was at the scores table before that turnover. Yeah, I don't think the turnover was the reason Bowers came out. It's his time to bring Gavin back in. The Railers are, in time. There's 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Block's got 4. It's time, and actually we were working the ball pretty well and doing well. Just nice to get an All-Stater back in the lineup. They tried to get it to Ham, and the pass a little too hard, went off his leg. Turnover by Morton. Other sponsors Railer basketball this year include AAA Window Siding and Doors, Schneider Chiropractic Center, 5th Street Food Mart, and Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. 3:20 to go in the contest. Lincoln 38, Morton 27. Perry, Cook, Ebelair, Block, Hop on the floor for the Railers. So your starters are out there for Coach Neil Alexander. Yeah, I think if you're a Railer, just keep running it. Running that weave, run the weave until you can get a backdoor or an easy layup. So Gavin fires a 3 from the left side and hits. Gavin coming right off the bench, too. Been on the bench for almost a quarter long. And, maybe not the shot as if it doesn't go in, but that time Gavin gets it to fall. That's a huge three-pointer. 41-27, now a 14-point advantage for Lincoln. Altenberger 3 over Gavin, shoots up an air ball. Rebound comes down, flipped around, and it's Ebelair that comes out with it for Lincoln. Head quickly to Perry. Gavin in the corner, fakes the 3, drives in, kicks out Peyton, spots 3. Left it off the missed it off the right side. Saved in bounds. Morton comes out with it. Gavin just fouled out. Gavin with a reach at 2:24, up by 14, and Gavin has fouled out. I gotta say, that's tough to foul out on the last 2 fouls that he got. You're right. I mean, tough for him, tough for the Railers. He's thinking now, man, what was I doing? You just get caught up in the game, and he's got to learn from that. And hopefully, the Railers can keep a hold of this lead, and he's take a lot from it. 3 no good, but the rebound putback is good by Rossi, and a timeout is taken by Morton. They're taking time. We'll take it with them. 2:11 to go in the fourth. Lincoln up 41-29. Back in a moment with Lincoln Railer basketball. Freshmen were winners today over Springfield High School now, and I think they play Wednesday. I'm not mistaken. Somebody text me, but my phone's in the truck, so I don't know for sure. But yes, I think the freshmen will be playing for the championship of the tournament on Wednesday. So good luck to the freshmen. They start out the season 2-0. Under 2 minutes to go. Ebelair right down the lane. Ball tipped out of bounds into the hands of Sam Knox, activities director here at the high school. And you got to give a lot of credit to the athletic department, especially with Sam. It takes a lot of work to put one of these tournaments on. Oh, no question. You just everything from the seating of the hospitality room, which we love, and everything that goes on in the tournament. It's getting the teams here and getting them scheduled and everything else. So they've been doing it well for a long time now. Approaching a minute 30, and a foul is going to be whistled on Starkey. Aaron Hopp will go to the line. Hopp will go to the line, shooting 2 with 13 points.
Big free throws for the junior. Free throw on the way, up front of the rim, no good.
Legs, got to use your legs here, especially fifth game of this tournament, 2 in 1 day. The guys got to make sure you lose your legs and get that ball at least over the front of the rim and give it a chance. That one was real short. That time, Hoppy, perfect from the free throw line.
42-29, long three from Altenberger, no good. Again, high for the rebound, Aaron Hopp.
Yeah, Altenberger hasn't quite been on since the first quarter there. He was on fire there, 3 threes in the first half, and has not been able to get back on track. Fortunately for the Railers up 42-29 with 1:24 left, and it looks like back to the free throw line for Ebeler.
Well, you know, as Peyton steps to the line for the first of two, you talked about Aaron and his missed free throw as Peyton spins the first one out. With Altenberger, you talk about being the second game, you know, shooter, the legs go. One of the reasons maybe his threes only came in the first half is Peyton missed them both.
Yeah, and I'll be curious to see, like we talked about earlier, Youngman, their talented sophomore, is not in uniform right now, and I don't know why. I will have to find out if he played this morning or not, but I know he played last night, and not sure what happened is, but you know, we're thankful for, I guess, but I don't want the kid hurt or anything. He's a good basketball player, and you know, we had him on our all tournament selection, and but he didn't even show up tonight.
Minute 9, Railers up by 13, 42-29. Hop tries to slide it around, saved it bounce. Starkey long three off the glass, missed it. Hop the rebound. We got players on the court again, and we're heading back to the Railers end to shoot more free throws.
Now let's make them. We've had a lot of free throws here, Jeff, but the Railers been unable to count them.
Rossi his third. Hop back to the line, shooting 2. Hop first one.
There's
good.
Hoppy 8 of 14 for the Railers, now 9 of 15 for the Railers from the free throw line. So Hop's done a good job tonight. That gives Hop, I believe, 3 of 4 from the free throw line.
Yep, 15 on the night.
Big game.
No, missed it. 43-39, under a minute to go. Morton back out to Rossi. Starkey, top of the key 3 on the way. Missed it, fights for the rebound. Ebeler comes out with it. And unless Morton decides to foul, I gotta believe that's where this one's probably gonna end.
Yeah, and a championship for the Railers here at the 2014 Eaton Electrical. You know, you didn't play well against Muhammad, but they fought back and did their job and what they could do, and some other teams helped us out in doing a little bit for us, and the Railers are gonna come home with the championship.
Wills holding right in front of the Railer bench, now backs near the timeline. Cooks picked up his dribble, gets it over in the right wing ring to Hop as the Railer crowd comes to their feet as the final seconds will tick off on this one, and Lincoln wins it 43-29. Railers improve to 4-1 on the season. Morton falls to 1-3. Good way for the Railers to pick up win number 1,700 in school history. Again, the final score 43-29. We'll be getting ready for the Josh Komnick Grau Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic Center post-game show in just a moment. We will be a little delayed getting to that because we want to hang with you here and get the awarding of the all-tournament team as well as the presentation of the championship trophy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this time I'd like to call your attention to center court. Lincoln High School Activities Director Sam Knox will present the 2014 Eaton Corporation Thanksgiving Tournament Championship Trophy to the Railsplitters of Lincoln Community High School.
So going out to get the trophy will be Jordan Perry, Will Cook, and then the rest of the team joins them. And so the Railers pick up the championship in back-to-back seasons, something that hasn't happened since it went to this format. So it's nice for the Railers, and you know, they did it with the head-to-head. They got the win over Centennial, And then Centennial did us a nice favor by knocking off Muhammad earlier this evening.
Yeah, you've had championships where you've been 5-0, or you've been 4-1 with a three-team tie. That goes to free throw percentage, and didn't have to come to that. The Railers did their job tonight, and a good job, a big 43-29 victory over Morton.
Ryan Altenberger from Morton named to the all-tournament team.
From Lincoln, a senior, Gavin Block.
Gavin Block named to the all-tournament team.
From Cahokia, a senior, Montez Crumble Jr.
Montez Crumble from Cahokia. I'm sure they will make sure the flag gets to him because I got a feeling they're already home.
A senior, Connor Dietrich.
Connor Dietrich from Muhammad Seymour. We had him on our ballot.
Sure.
From Champaign Centennial, a junior, Nick Finke.
Nick Finke from Champaign Centennial.
Junior Finke, yeah.
From Lincoln, a junior, Aaron Hopp.
Aaron Hopp made the all-tournament team. Good for Aaron. Got a plaque and 3 stitches.
From Champaign Centennial, a junior, Quinn Nottingham.
Yeah, Nottingham had an excellent game against us. Quinn Nottingham with the...
Quinn Nottingham,
and finally, from Muhammad Seymour, a senior, Christian Romine.
And Christian Romine rounds out the final 8 for the all-tournament team.
You can see a complete list of the tournament results at Railers.
So Lincoln has Gavin Block and Aaron Hopp on the all-tournament team, and the Railers get the championship here at the Eaton Electrical Round Robin Tournament. Some of the sponsors for Railer basketball this year include Blades Hair and Nail Salon, Drow Incorporated, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln. Joined now by Lincoln coach Neil Alexander. Coach, congratulations on the win. Congratulations on the tournament championship. A 43-29 win over the Potters of Morton. We knew coming in that this was going to be a grinder type game. It certainly was, but tonight the defense really came to the front and did a good job, and a great game tonight from Aaron Hopp.
Yeah, Aaron played very well. I thought Will Cook, I thought his legs were gone, had trouble shooting the ball, but he didn't let him affect the way he played the other parts. I thought Peyton Ebler ran our team, and I don't even know how many turnovers we had, but I can't.
We didn't have any at half.
Yeah, well, if you play basketball that way and don't turn the ball over, you got a great chance. If you get an opportunity to score, get a shot at the basket without turning the ball over, that's phenomenal. So the kids, the only hiccup we had this week was Wednesday, and I think they would like to play that game again. So, I thought we played exceptionally well tonight. It was a brutal game. It was a different kind of game than we saw this morning. It was more of a finesse, but the kids really responded well. And Gavin, he played and made some silly fouls at the end, but hopefully, you learn, But if he comes out next Friday and makes those same mistakes, he didn't learn a thing. So what we got to do is learn from the games that we played, what we need to work on, and, our guys, they figured it out at half that we had to cover their shooters, and I think they might have only had 1-3 the second half, but we gave up 5. Out of the 19 points, they had 15 from 3-point the first half. The young Altenberger kid's a phenomenal shooter. Little can shoot it. That team there, the reason we played them Saturday night is we felt that they were going to be a strong contender for the championship, and hit breaks here or there, and they would have been. That's a good basketball team. This whole tournament was pretty even.
Yeah.
I mean, when we go down, we have a loss, and we still win it, and we beat Centennial for the championship and match up head to head, and I'm sure they would like to play that game again. So it was a good week for us. We've learned, and what we know is that we can win a tough and close basketball game, a physical game. We can win a finesse game, but we just want to make sure that we get better, and hopefully the kids aren't satisfied with where they're at, and they'll come back Monday morning to work.
Well, Coach, you saw a number of different things from a number of different teams, and I think that's what you've kind of put together in this tournament for a number of years. Is you want to see fast pace, you want to see slow pace, you want to see zone, you see man. What do you see this team fitting right now is the best for this team to play against, and some of the things that you think you may have to work on?
Well, a big team is something we don't want to see. But tonight was a team more of our size and things, but they were very, very physical. I think their league is a physical league. You put Metamora in there, you put Washington in there, Pekin. That's a very physical league, we were able to handle that, and our guys, but the size on Muhammad, and I didn't think we had an effort that night, hopefully they learn from it that they're not going to just be able to step up and be able to play, but I think we can compete against anybody. We just have to know our limitations and what we can do. And then when Gavin, one point I'd like to make, I think it was even late third quarter, Gavin picked up his fourth and we pulled him out, and we had a group of kids out there that executed an offense and done exactly what they needed to do when they were playing that pack line, and they allowed us to run a lot of clock off. And that was with Gavin on the bench, and that's one thing that I'm over there going, what's going on? Because I would have come after us. I'd have made that game up and down the floor where, but again, they have a system, they play, and they're very well coached. So, but I thought that group, I thought Isaiah came in under a pressure situation there, and the other kids. I think we had Perry out there, we had Will, we had Hoppy and Cook, and that group there done an excellent job. I don't think they were totally looking to freeze it, but they didn't force anything, and they took what they allowed us to do.
Well, and we did get a couple of shots or free throws missed, and we got a few offensive rebounds there late to kind of get to run off some more clock or again get to the free throw line. So the Railers did a good job of kind of sealing that victory with free throws, burning clock, and also some offensive rebounds, key ones down the stretch.
Yeah, I was real pleased with that, and it's a good win for us.
And Coach, you talked about with Gavin, from the time that Gavin went out with the fourth foul to when he actually came back in the game, outscored Morton 12-4. So right there, it shows, there's confidence. If it comes to that situation, the five on there, they now have the confidence of being out there that they can do it without Gavin. It's not that you want to do it without Gavin, but I know the frustrating thing has got to be what the fourth foul was at half court, and then the last one was all the way at the other end from their basket. I mean,
the court's 84 feet. Well, I think he was about the 86-foot marker when he fouled.
Used all of that one.
So it wasn't, but again, I hope he learns from it because he's very valuable, and with him and being the only really true size and experience size that we have, it's not good to have him sitting on a bench with 4 fouls and then on the 5th foul.
Yeah, you're right. But as you said, Coach, a good job by the Railers coming out with the championship and back to the drawing board, and then also off Friday night next week and back at Saturday at the Convention Center. Last time we were there, of course, we brought home the super sectional game, I believe, and we're going back there to play Jacksonville. You know anything about the Crimsons coming up?
No, I don't. We didn't have a chance to get down to see them. We played every night they were playing. They had a night off Wednesday night, so they got up here to see us play. So we're going to have to go back to the Quincy films 3 or 4 years ago when Coach Taylor was there, and I would imagine that what we'll look at will be about the same thing. So.
Oh, is he at Quincy or at Jacksonville now?
Yeah, he's at Jacksonville now. So that's a dangerous thing that could happen. So we have to be prepared because they're a very young team but very talented team.
And Coach, again, good turnout as always by the Railer Nation, and especially when the game started to get a little bit chippy, the atmosphere in the gym went up, the student section really got into it, and you always know that's the one nice thing about the home cooking at Roy S. Anderson.
Yeah, they got into it, and our guys kind of lit it up too. They kind of played along with it, and we have to be able to play smart basketball and when a game gets to that point, and that's a very good win for us.
All right, Coach, well, congratulations on the win, congratulations on the championship, and a nice way to get the win to celebrate the 1700th win in school history. You've been here for all of them, right?
No, it seems like it. No, not really. but I've been here a couple of them.
All right, Coach, we'll let you go. Congratulations on the win. Take tomorrow off, I'm sure, and be back at it Monday. And then conference play already a week from tonight against Jacksonville.
It will be, and then the following Friday, I think we got Rochester here. And I'm not sure, right now we talked about even before that middle game got over tonight, regardless of what happened, whether we were playing for the championship or whether Muhammad had already won it, we were playing for something else. We were playing for the seed down at Collinsville. Right. So I'm not quite sure where they'll cut that off. I don't know if they'll go through the weekend and not send the pairings out till it'd be the 22nd. That could be a really strong strong thing there, is wait for 4 more games. And if we could go, we've got take them one at a time, but we're playing for a seed because there's a lot of good teams there. They picked up, I think, 2 or 3 new teams out of the St. Louis area, and but we don't want to open with Belleville Altoff, so we got to make sure that we're playing and doing our thing.
All right, Coach, we'll let you go, and we'll see you down in Springfield on Saturday.
Okay, thank you.
Railers get the victory here on a Saturday night, 43-29 to pick up the championship. We'll be back in a moment. This is Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Lincoln Railer Basketball on 96.3 WLCN and WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Reps Gym, AAA Windows, Siding and Doors, The Carpet House, Town & Country Bank, Lincoln IGA, Fifth Street Food Mart, Future Stars and Impact Studio Cheerleading and Tumbling, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Jason Schmidt at Channel Seeds, TCC Verizon Wireless, Timbercrest Veterinary Services, Blades Hair and Nail Salon LLC, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Grau Incorporated, Schneider Chiropractic, Lincoln College, St. Clair's Manor, BB Milling Company, Eaton Corporation, James Hair Salon, Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, Bright Idea Screen Printing and Embroidery, Headline Salon LLC, Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry, Tanning and U-Haul, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, and Dr. Betsy Ulrich, Sugar Creek Orthodontics.